Do you have a mo?
A what?
A moment.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 classic triple threat performers of all time.
You really love this, don't you?
What, show business? There's nothing else in the world.
For this list, we'll be looking at celebrities from the golden age of Hollywood who could do it all. If you could cast one of these timeless icons in any modern film, who would you pick, and what would they star in? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Bill Bojangles Robinson.
Will you go if I show you a brand new way how to go upstairs?
How could there be a new way to go upstairs?
Now you just watch.
Movie stars don't tap dance like they used to. Starting out as a vaudeville performer in the early 1900s, Robinson began to make his mark as an incredibly skilled dancer.
When the boat dock is Memphis, you should get yourself a job in one of the Beale Street cafes.
Boy, you've been reading my mind. Watch me go to Beale Street.
Coming up in such a transitional time in entertainment, he swiftly shifted from performing on stage to on screen. In musical films such as The Little Colonel, Dixiana, and Stormy Weather, to name a few, he was able to flex his acting and singing abilities as well as his tap skills. Making over $6,000 a week for his films, Robinson was the best-paid African-American actor for the first half of the 20th century.
My, ain't that something? Hear me shout. Ain't that something? Ain't that something to shout about?
Number 9. Rita Hayworth.
Are you decent?
Me?
Oh, to be an old Hollywood femme fatale. Raised by dancers, Hayworth began performing at a young age under her birth name, Rita Cancino. But her multifaceted talents quickly got her recognized, and she was cast in a handful of films.
You dance beautifully.
I've had good training.
Apparently. It seems to come to you so naturally.
Over time, she rose from small roles to become the female star of many Columbia Pictures features. She even danced alongside Fred Astaire, who later admitted that Hayworth was his favorite dance partner. Among her accolades, the American Film Institute has named her one of the greatest female stars of all time.
When we're together, I'm in a dream world of sweet delight.
Number 8. Lena Horne.
I can't give you anything but love, baby.
In 1933, this star got her start performing in Harlem's legendary jazz spot, the Cotton Club, at the impressive age of 16. Her commanding voice landed her a role in a Broadway show only a year later, and the rest is history. Horne had an incredible run of films, live shows, and records in her career, including her one-woman show, Lena Horne, the Lady and Her Music.
Now there's only me out here, all alone on this stage, waiting to end my play. There are so many happy songs in me that I have not sung.
Among these successes as a performer, she was also a notable civil rights activist who fought against segregation in America. What an inspiring legacy.
Believe in yourself. Yes, right from the start. You got to believe in the magic right there in your heart.
Number 7. Julie Andrews.
I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Besides which, you see, I have confidence in me.
Who doesn't have a favorite film from this icon? From The Sound of Music to Disney's Mary Poppins and so much more, Andrews has surely made her mark as one of the greatest performers of all time.
Practically perfect in every way.
In the year 2000, she was even honored with a damehood by Queen Elizabeth II for all of her achievements. She has shown great versatility in both her skills and performances, portraying all sorts of characters and roles throughout her career. It's a fact that no matter what she does it well.
And what kind are you?
One that doesn't have to prove it. To myself or anyone.
Number 6. Ginger Rogers. Back in the day, you had to win a Charleston contest to get discovered. No, really. That's exactly how Rogers got her start as a 15-year-old in Texas. Her moves brought her all the way to Broadway.
And if she can sing too, she's the best bet we've had in a long time.
You better get a contract ready.
From there, she was a straight shot to Hollywood, where she went on to act in 73 films throughout her time in entertainment. Rogers was a household name at the peak of her career in the 1940s, after having co-starred with Fred Astaire in 9 features.
The way you've changed my life. No, they can't take that away from me.
She later returned to live musical theater, starring in Hello, Dolly from 1965 through 1967.
I'm gonna raise the roof, I'm gonna carry on. Give me an old trombone, give me an old baton, before the parade passes by.
Number 5. Dick Van Dyke. Actor, dancer, comedian. We're not saying he's the perfect man, but we're also not saying that.
Oh, I once heard a poem that goes, a rose is a rose.
Van Dyke's career gained traction after having starred in Bye Bye Birdie with Cheetah Rivera and won a Tony Award for his performance. And that's just the beginning.
I told you it'd work. I fooled her completely. She fell for me. Me!
He had his own television series, The Dick Van Dyke Show, where he was able to show off his comedy chops. You may also remember him as the charming chimney sweep Bert in Mary Poppins. His role was so memorable that at 91 years old, Van Dyke took on a cameo in the 2018 sequel.
For your light comes with a lifetime guarantee as you... with me.
Number 4. Judy Garland.
Over the rainbow, way up high.
We all know her as Dorothy Gale from The Wizard of Oz, as she delivered what is arguably one of the most iconic screen performances of all time. But besides her time in Oz, Garland had an illustrious career as an actor and as a singer.
The sun is shining, come on, get happy. The Lord is waiting to take your hand. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're gonna be going to the promised land.
While her voice is unmistakable, her success as a recording artist is often overlooked in comparison to her film repertoire. But fun fact, she was the first woman to win Album of the Year at the Grammy Awards. Her run in Hollywood ended too soon, but she will always be remembered for her unparalleled talent.
For you've been through the mill and never run, you love will be the same.
Number 3. Rita Moreno.
I light up when you call my name, 'cause you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever.
Not many people can say that they have an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, but she can.
Smoke on your pipe and put that in.
In her early years as an actor, Moreno struggled with being typecast in stereotypical roles in the film she'd been cast in. Her big break was playing Anita in West Side Story, where she was able to flaunt her singing, dancing, and acting abilities. She's a working actress to this day, having appeared in shows like Jane the Virgin, and even making a cameo in the 2021 West Side Story revival. We admire Moreno so much not only for her memorable performances, but for overcoming the unfair hurdles Hollywood had imposed.
I certainly feel that I've earned everything that is wonderful and good and a reward.
Number 2. Fred Astaire. Nobody's dance moves are quite as recognizable as his. Beginning his dance training at the ripe age of 4, Astaire went on to steal the stage in 31 movie musicals and 10 Broadway shows. His on-screen partnership with Ginger Rogers was particularly notable, even though he was reluctant to be pigeonholed into being one half of a duo.
I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, madam, with you.
Clearly, that didn't end up being the case. Astaire's legacy as a performer spans far and wide. His dancing is timeless and entrancing, rightfully making him one of history's greatest of all time. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Carol Burnett. This comedy legend and Broadway star was the first female variety sketch show host.
Starlet, I love you. That gown is gorgeous.
Thank you. I saw it in the window and I just couldn't resist it.
Debbie Reynolds. A lifetime of incredible performances beyond Singin' in the Rain. Bing Crosby. This Christmas-time crooner was also a big-time movie star.
I got no squawks, no beefs. The kid played a percentage, it worked, and we're here. Let's not make a whole big mishmash out of it, huh?
Danny Kaye. Comedian and film star known for his over-the-top physicality. Ann Miller. Star of many musical films such as On the Town, Kiss Me Kate, and Easter Parade. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Gene Kelly.
Gotta dance.
This legend left a huge impact on entertainment, both in front of the camera and behind the scenes. His most well-recognized role as the lead in Singin' in the Rain is a completely unforgettable performance, as he shines through dance and song. Kelly didn't just aim for personal stardom, he hoped to make the art of dance accessible for everyone, and that he did.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
You see?
It's easy.
His success as a male professional dancer opened many closed minds in the early days of Hollywood. No matter what year it is, it's impossible not to smile while watching any of the wonderful stars on this list.
Who could ask for anything more?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.